let's be honest. The game on Monday against West Ham was all about 3 points. All about building confidence back. All about going back to top 4. And we did it. We are in top 4, and I think we should enjoy this moment. The problem we have in the Chelsea community is we are professional complainers. We win, we complain. We lose, we complain. We draw, we complain. All the time complaining about every little thing. Listen, my brother, don't stress out yourself, right? We support this team for good and bad. And for a young team like Chelsea, it's not going to happen for us all the time. So we have to enjoy this moment and not complain too much, because as so many people on social media predicted us to lose the game. Myself, I predicted a 2-2 draw. But we got all 3 points. So I have to be happy. My name is Ogs, your own brother. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Take 1 second only to help the channel, and it will be much appreciated. This video is about my player ratings / talking point. So very quickly, I will remind you what happened on Monday. Cole Palmer was the man of the match in the website, in the Premier League website, where the fans vote for the man of the match, right? But the guy that was given the man of the match in the stadium by the journalist was Moises Caicedo. Win-win situation here. So just to give you an idea about my player ratings and my logic, I would like to go back and show you the statistics yesterday. We dominated the game 67.9%. As you can tell, we had 3 shots on target and we scored 2 goals. We had 22 shots altogether. West Ham only had 14. So we dominated, but West Ham were very clever and also dominated in their own way without the ball, if that makes sense. But at the end of the day, nobody is going to remember that. Everybody is going to remember who won the end of the day. They scored a goal right before halftime, which is a very bad moment to consider goal. Jerome Bowen, who hasn't scored for ages, and he's coming from an injury, all of a sudden, Charity FC 1-0. Second half, Pedro Neto. And then I gave that goal to Cole Palmer in my humble opinion. Wan-Bissaka deflection. If Cole Palmer didn't shoot, the ball wasn't to be deflected. So I think Cole Palmer, in my humble opinion, is gonna take that goal. All right, my friends. So let's go very quickly to my player ratings. I'm gonna give Jorgensen 6 out of 10. He made some mistakes here, but I'm not expecting him to be perfect because he doesn't play. For a goalkeeper, if you are just training and sitting on the bench for a long period of time, it's gonna take you a little bit of time to, adjust and focus. Focusing is very important when it comes to goalkeepers, and sitting on a bench is not helping him. I saw a lot of people criticizing him on social media, like, oh, he's crap, just like Robert Sanchez. But Robert Sanchez been given run of games. He plays every single week, and we can't judge a player based on one game. No. So 6 out of 10 from me. Enzo Maresca is gonna get 7 out of 10. He made some important changes, and he also made changes like right on time, Or let me just give him 8. Because I've been complaining and giving him 0s and 1s and 2s. So I'm going to give him 8 because of the second half. The second half, he understood that we needed changes, and on time for the first time, I don't know, after like 4 months or so, he made changes like 60 minutes, 55 minutes, and it made a big impact because players have time to adjust and to perform. 8 out of 10 for that brother. Mark Gill came from the bench and did wonder. I'm gonna give him 7 out of 10. This is what I've been talking about. Mark Gill need a run of games and give him at least solid 30 minutes. Unfortunately, it looks like he got injured. We haven't heard anything from it. I just hope that it's gonna be just fatigue, because I wanna see him play against Brighton. 7 out of 10. Malo Gusto came from the bench, completely changed the game. 7 out of 10. I've been also criticizing him a lot, but when he does very good, you have to admit it. 7 out of 10 for Malo Gusto. Pedro Neto is gonna get 8 out of 10. Yeah, also, like I said, all the changes, they came from the bench with a lot of energy. We all know that Chelsea don't do good in the second half. We get tired, but the energy was there, and Pedro Neto with that goal kind of opened up the door for Chelsea to go and win it. Very good game, and I think the next game he should start ahead of Noni Madueke, because Madueke been given an opportunity, but he's not really taking it. Moises Caicedo, man of the match, 8 out of 10, because the guy was, as always, the beast. I'm a little afraid because we are using him a little bit too much, 90 minutes, but that brother is good, and his English is good too. He should be the captain, right? Because he showed that dog fight in him. He talks a lot on the pitch, more than Reece James or Enzo Fernandez. So I think just give him the captain armband. Nkunku came from the bench, also brought a lot of energy, didn't score, but now that he's calm, his head is going to focus for the next 6 months, try to help Chelsea. So the transfer is over. He knows that he's going to stay at Chelsea. So I think right now the body language is going to improve. His performances are going to improve. And I hope that we can keep playing him as a number 10 or as a second striker. Or, let's play him as a false 9, not like a 9. If we don't have somebody to play as a 9, let's play him just like a false 9. We're going to get something out of him instead of forcing him to be in the box all the time and he doesn't know what to do. Moving on very quickly, Noni Madueke is going to get 4 out of 10. Yeah. I didn't see anything special from Noni Madueke. We expect a moment of magic from Noni, but shooting to the moon, shooting off target, and putting his hand in the air, try to blame somebody else for his own mistakes. Noni Madueke need to improve, otherwise that place is going to belong to Pedro Neto for the rest of the season. So 4 out of 10. Because we won the end of the day, some people will expect me to give certain players 0 or 1, but as a group, he did what he could defensively, offensively, but it wasn't really good enough. All right, Mark Cucurella, how much I'm going to give him? 7 out of 10. Cucurella actually was playing as a number 9. Did you see that? He tried to head the ball. He was the guy everywhere on the pitch running, which could be a good thing, but also bad things, because and then you leave your place open for the opposition to exploit. At some point, he tried that header that he didn't score, but you can see he's the guy who is attacking the ball instead of our strikers attacking the ball. But that brother is good, but I think we need to nail him down to few positions that he can do instead of like being everywhere, and finally you don't do much, if that makes sense. Like if you are everywhere, you got tired, you can't really do what you do best, if that makes sense. I don't know. Cole Palmer, how much I'm gonna give him? 7 out of 10. Scored in my opinion. You know, it was deflected, but I'm going to give the goal to Cole Palmer because I think he deserved it. Other than that, could have done better. Shoot to the moon few times. Missed some opportunities in the first half. But you see that he was frustrated on the pitch because he want to win. He's a winner and he's tired of defeat. So his body language sometimes were really, really bad. Even when he scored or the deflection from Wan-Bissaka, he didn't even celebrate. I think he's like sick and tired of, you know, creating opportunities and not winning games that we are supposed to win. The body language is not good at the moment for Cole Palmer, but I think he's going to improve. Jadon Sancho is another guy that I will give 4 out of 10. Didn't see much. Always dribble people, do his thing, but when it comes to shooting, it's always a problem. So I was expecting a little bit more from Jadon Sancho, and you could see the difference when Pedro Neto was on the pitch. It was completely different story. Colwill is gonna get 3 out of 10. Made that mistake and tried to blame somebody or tried to lie and say, oh, I was pushed. No, you were not pushed. That is a physical game in the Premier League. Man up and accept your mistake. But have you noticed in the last 2 games that he's not doing good because he's coming from an injury? And I think logically, Chalobah was the best person to play with Tosin and try to build our, try to build his fitness slowly and surely. I'm not one of those people that if you make 1 mistake or 2 mistakes and you are the worst thing that ever happened, and then when you have a masterclass and people praise you like Jesus and all that, I'm not that. I'm not a flip-flop FC. I tell the truth in any time. Colwill is not a bad defender. He's just lacking a dog with him. Remember one of the interviews, Wesley Fofana said that he was the dog and Levi Colwill was the calm one. The guy is like Christensen. He doesn't say much or he doesn't play aggressively, but he's the guy that will pin that pass, will calm the tempo of the game and all that. So I'm not gonna just write somebody off because you made a mistake or you score an own goal, or no, I'm not one of those drama account that will try to make everything dramatic for business reasons. But this guy is gonna improve. He's still 21 years old. He's going to just get better and better, but we need a dog, you know, beside him so he can calm the game and the other guy can be the aggressor. Reece James, 5 out of 10. Captain James, I didn't see much, but you also know that he's coming from an injury and he played for, I don't know, 50 minutes or less than that. But he did what he could, but inverting him in the midfield is just not working for him. When we play with traditional fullbacks, that's where you got Reece James' best abilities. But the manager, I think the second half we changed a little bit. We went to 3 at the back. We play with traditional kind of fullbacks, and it worked. It worked because Maresca made some adjustment. So Reece James, 5 out of 10, brother. 5 out of 10. Okay, we're gonna speed a little bit. Nicholas Jackson, 3 out of 10. I didn't see much really from him. Overall game, he is good, but we need you to perform in the final third and score goals. So missed also some chances, and he got injured and continued to fake and say, oh, I'm good. And after that tackle that he, I don't know if it was a tackle, but he was struggling, whatever it was. And then he forced himself in and he got even worse. He couldn't even run properly anymore because he wanted just to be on the pitch. Hey, be humble. Say, no, I don't feel good. Let me get out and bring gear or something. He didn't want to do it and get off, and he got even worse and exposed himself even more. 3 out of 10 from me. Tosin, or Uncle Tosin, is going to get 7 out of 10. Solid. He's not, he doesn't have the pace at all. Everybody knows about it. The pace is killing him, but overall, very solid brother and the leader. Chalobah came for only a couple minutes or 5 minutes just to close the shop. I'm going to give him 8 out of 10 because he doesn't even deserve a score here. But because he came to close the shop and because we didn't concede when he was on the pitch, and that is credit goes to Enzo Maresca one more time because he understood that, hey, this is the last minute. We can't continue attacking. Let me bring out Cole Palmer. It's gonna get us a few seconds. You know, we're gonna waste a few seconds, and we bring a defender to close the shop, just like Mourinho used to bring John Obi Mikel to protect 1-0. So we play a little bit of dark art. I saw a little bit of the side that I want to see at Chelsea Football Club. Like, hey, hard to beat. Let's just get the result, and that's it. So Chalobah came just to do that. So credit to Maresca, by the way, one more time. Enzo Fernandez, yeah. I'm going to just give him 7 out of 10. You expect a little bit more. We know that even him, no, he shoot to the moon, he shoot off target, and we created a lot of chances. And seeing like Chelsea not buying a striker is like a crime. That was criminal. The transfer window was criminal because we needed somebody who can finish our chances. Enzo Fernandez, 7 out of 10. Yeah, solid. We won the game at the end, so I'm not going to complain too much.